Right, ladies and gentlemen, what an absolute picturesque photo that we've got here in the background. I've just got off the metallic chicken all the way from Auckland. You know what it's like these times. Absolute rat race in the corporate world. But you come here and you start to just unwind and relax, and you get to meet some genuine legends of whakatane here. I haven't chewed off the ears yet, but Allan and also Mark, we've got their little grandkids here as well. And we're on a little bit of a venture on the Motu River. We're just about to jet out for the afternoon for a bit of a deer stalk and hunt. Camp under the lights, a few marshmallows maybe, and a few war stories, who knows. And then we're going to get into just living amongst native flora and fauna down here. Let's beat the sunlight, eh?
Yep, let's get on there.
How needs this, Annie? That fire's definitely not getting blown out tonight. So it looks like it's been built by the hands of Mark and interior decorated by Sally Ridge. Welcome to your humble abode. What a setup.
Look at that, perfect. There's a bit of Mark's last corned venison.
Fantastic.
You're starting on a big branch. Trying to Granddad to help you. Right, jump. Whoa, it almost might break the better than going up. Try going down like that. That's it, cut that way. That's it, done. Cut this branch, it looks awfully like a deer antler. That's it. You have to go wide each time you go around, and you've got to go wide. Hold your hand a little bit closer to this, so you can control it more where you want it. You can move this as well, so you go like that. Like that.
Well, we're finally here after many trials and tribulations. The weather, kids getting sick, me being chained to my desk up in Auckland. Yep. Al not wanting to actually do anything with me because he's heard about my my past.
Oh,
we're finally here on the Motu River, and it's your backyard, mate.
Yeah,
and I'm very blessed to take the consumer on a journey, and we're running out of sunlight. They call him the whakatane surgeon. He's just sliced and diced all the way through the rapids and this beautiful river here, the Motu. He knows it like the back of his hand, and he thinks he also knows where some deer are. You've been here, you've done it before.
We're relying on him today.
Yeah, but it's not about shooting anything. It's just about just treasuring these moments and making a couple of great memories.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's why we do it. You know, it's pretty hard to find the time sometimes, these lads.
It's good just getting away from all that busyness just before Christmas and
100%.
Get a bit of reality, eh?
Well, that's the thing, man. Like, you're just telling us like how like the last 2 years after COVID and stuff, how hard business is. But just to find these little moments, just to breathe, stretch the legs, get around each other, and just to create memories, especially with the little grandkids here as well, is pretty special.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Let's go do it.
All right, smoking barrels.
Well, we'll have to be pretty quiet then, probably.
2 guns here, boys. Surely no mistakes.
We'll probably have to be quite quiet now.
Yeah.
So. You know you're not going to get a chance, so just shoot it.
Yeah,
I don't care. No. Let's just hunt like a team like you normally would. If you know you can't, I'm not going to get a chance, just go. I'd rather shoot it than not.
So who's on the trigger first?
Well, we'll have to be pretty quiet now.
There's deer prints through here. Marcus is saying there's this big clearing, there's this big hole down here. Just with the fading light here, it's been pretty hard to see where you're putting your feet, and it's slippery. So interesting little test coming in here while we're stalking the deer on last light.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're good to
those
go,
are the
mate.
warm ones, those are cooled down from
Think
earlier.
the Ainsley for that, Allan. Well, I do it different down here, Whakatane, you just straight from the bottle.
I forgot to charge it.
You're a jitterbug.
Yep. This is a new. I don't know what that's, but this is our setup. And my favourite thing I like about this tent is that it has this giant pocket in here for all your gear when you're camping. And then you zip it up. And these zippers glow in the dark, so you can find them in the night. And nice and squeezy. And then you also have space at the front here for stuff. And yeah, here's 2 layers. One's like see-through one, and one not big one. And yeah, and there's like pockets in the corners.
Fire was better than my one. What am I doing wrong?
I don't know.
Cheers.
We lost a lot of water.
Ow! Hanging fruit, just knock some sense into myself. Get out with the grandkids much?
Well, Jack comes out with me quite a bit.
Yeah.
And he pesters me all the time. This is their first trip, eh?
First trip. How are you finding it, Annie?
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. You've been good, eh?
Break the rules a little bit, away from
No.
past your bedtime, get some meals, eat some
Well,
treats.
I just switched my bed. Mum just said my bedtime is now on 8 o'clock now.
That was 2
I
hours ago.
want,
That's 2 hours
mine
ago.
to be 8:30 when I turn 10.
We're on bush
But
time
Mum
now.
said no.
Maybe we thought it was 8 in the morning.
What about you, Mark? How long have you been at hunting and fishing?
Probably 6 months actually. Basically been working there through the winter. Because basically summertime I'm busy with the boat.
So how well we're pulling up the tea, mate, just to put us to sleep, the sleepy tea. Decorated CV by the looks. A lot of people pumping up your tyres who've been around the traps around Whakatane and seen a lot of things, but worked in the sheet metal industry, spray painting, I think, at one chance. Extreme boats, founder of it. How did you sink your fangs into the hunting and fishing? Because it feels like you've had your fingers in all sorts of pies, but now you've found your love.
Yeah, I've always been a keen, passionate hunter. Actually, I started hunting with Mark on the river here like 24 odd years ago.
Wiped out the place
when
by the looks.
That was when I really, yeah, maybe we shot too many earlier on.
And what about you're all about obviously legacy here as well, because you've got your son involved.
Yeah, we've got two of the sons. Shane's with us today, and
Yeah.
he's
He's handy on the barbecue.
yes, he's good on that, so that's really handy,
Yeah.
especially when we've come home from a hard hunt.
Oh mate, delicious. And there's like a sort of like an underlying sentiment that's been in New Zealand culture for years, especially like in the males, about just sucking it up and harden up and get your hands dirty and just keep on trucking through. But how important is it to also make sure that we get out in the bush or find those moments to get out with your mates and talk and recoup, get away from the
Yeah.
noise and actually just reflects on life, because sometimes
Look at
essentially there's more important things in life, isn't it?
Oh, for sure.
But
yeah.
like little moments like this, just spending times with your grandkids, and Annie's never been out and roasted marshmallows, like those
Yeah.
precious moments actually sort of recharge the batteries for you.
Yeah, I think you need that time to reset and focus, and sometimes you'll be away and you might be just even hunting on your own and just sit down somewhere, and then you'll find that you clear your head enough and you can start thinking again and reasoning out different things that are going to help you be successful.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to lie, like even chasing you and Mark through the last bit of light here this afternoon, I thought I was part of the Maasai tribe chasing down a kudu. In one of those documentaries, you guys are fit as a fiddle, you know your backyard, but you guys will just seem to be soaking it all up and having fun, even no one was talking.
Yeah, I think it's not all about always getting something. I mean, when I was younger, I was probably a real little killer.
Yeah.
Like if I saw it moving, I wanted to get it pretty much as a kid. But as you get older, you start to enjoy a lot more around it, the birds, the whole nature, everything around you.
All of creation, eh?
And I think it just helps you resetting, like I was just saying to the boys before, like as simple as just sitting around an open fire. I don't know what it is, because you could sit at home on a nice comfortable lazy boy, but you sit on a log here, smoke in your face, but the fire's soothing, and it's kind of like, it just helps you reset. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially coming from Auckland when you're in the rat race and everybody's just trying to fit so much in their day. It's almost like a competition, and then you're like, how you feel disappointed with yourself if you don't get up for that gym session, or you know, and like I definitely find it pretty hard to find happiness, consistent happiness. But then you actually come down here, and this is how life should be lived. I tell you what, I've learned a few things with you guys already today, and Mark, just the way that you even handled that jet boat was quite sexy.
We get to do it again tomorrow.
100%. New day, new dawn.
He's a freaking giant guide. He's out, ready to do.
Really rock. Slept in Barney Rumble's cave last night. It was beautiful. How do you guys go?
No, it's good.
Sounded like there's Snorlax was alive in here somewhere. Mate, wet boots. It's looking up to a beautiful, beautiful scene. Just a little songbird. Apparently they dumped this place with 1080 before, and they've never heard the birds come out. So yeah, it's a real treat. But get a hot chocolate in us and back up the river. Apparently there's a nice little bend, a nice catchment that we didn't see last night. So see what we can see, man. Hopefully a nice little deer. Take Jack out. He's only had one deer put it on the ground before, so see if we can get another one from him. Happy days. We thought we'd hunt the same finger from last night, so can go extra 10-15 metres to another catchment. Jackie's coming with us this time. He's absolutely fizzing, so he'll be behind the rifle. But yeah, a bit more crispier this morning and some low-hanging clouds, so let's see what the boys can do. A bit of a bigger hunting party, so we're going to be quiet out there and looking forward to the wet trotters. Ready to rip. Let's go. So just following the leader here. Mark, he's like a bizzler. He knows a scent when he smells one, so we're just following him. Apparently he's caught heaps of deer, well, shot heaps of deer around these catchments before, so safe hands. So hopefully we haven't stunk out the place here from last night, but there's a catchment beyond 10-15 minutes from where we were last night, so let's see what we can do. It's just good to be out. It's so good to be out. That's the most important thing.
Just go slow. So they can get a little bit slippery. It's down the small ones.
It's a little venture for Jack here because it's quite slippery and quite deep, so it's half his body.
These are slippery as
Well,
these ones.
slight exaggeration, but last time Mark said he was here, he had his dog here and sent out a deer that was actually strolling straight towards him.
These are slippery as. Stay in the deep. Don't go in those.
Heading into the bush now. This is definitely making it a lot quicker time than obviously last night, but just the scale of how steep these cliffs are, pretty gnarly, so everything just leads down into the river. I don't feel like we need albinos out here because you can actually see probably about 150 metres, and it's also hunting in bush now, so a bit of a venture. Feel good? Are you finding that, Jack? No words are good words, I guess. Mark's killed all his deer on the actual river flats, which is great. So it's a long river, still plenty of time to make sure we eyeball something or catch something off guard. Here's an animal though, so it's hard to keep up with him. Bloke's 51 kilos dripping wet. Not much to him. I think this is the prints that we saw last night, so maybe like a couple of days old. That's why we think there could be a deer yonder from where we were. Look up there. Actually, no, this is where we stopped last night. Couldn't tell in the dark. There's a few opportunities, but the big yellow's just starting to poke his nose through. And it's painting the picture of it's been a beautiful morning. means they've got some footprints here, so probably want to take it a little bit easy, go on the back of it. As you can see, it's in hunting mode, really in hunting mode now. It actually looks like a stag. Quite a decent hoof print. This is actually so good just to be able to rat race and walk in. It's a cool, calm, collected sort of environment that we're in. And it's so important just to make sure that you scratch that itch so you're not getting your burnout and you're not resenting life. So very, very blessed to be down here at the moment.
Lots of deer here, so just to wait, they might walk out.
Essentially, this is where we wanted to come last night. Mark reckons that this river, you can walk it for 10 to 15 hours. So it's a hell of a day trip if you want to do it. But he said this is probably one of the better clearings, and he's seen a lot of deer out on here before, but no cigar this morning. But we've had a good sweat out and we've enjoyed each other's company. We're probably going to head back, get some breakfast, go eeling, look for some trout, maybe another deer this afternoon. So giving it our best shot this morning.
You reckon you can blow that up?
Look, Mark had a pump.
We thought so, but do you want to just hop in and have a quick go?
Big breaths.
We'll put it like that.
Oh, this is hard. This is okay.
It's going to be hard floating down like this.
I was the pump in the green
We're
bag.
tricking you. Here comes the pump. We were tricking you for fun.
We're all aboard.
Yeah.
The Red Rubber Waka. Hooroo. Hey dear.
Did you bang into any rock walls?
Yes.
How many?
Just like 2 or 3.
Well, looking forward to seeing this waterfall. What a beautiful spot. Kids are absolutely loving it. Simply iconic if you want a couple of memories, and I'm happy to take the photos for them. Al's just working his magic over there on his Samsung. But what an absolute treat. About these little moments, father, son and daughter. Oh man. Be epic just to catch something, just coming out for a midday walk and a drink down on the flats, or just sitting in the shade on the fringe of that clearing. But there's got to be something up there. Snag.
That's a good start. Oh no. What a way to finish.
Come on, Al, you've been out, mate.
Oh no.
With your experience, oh, now I'm over you. Just, geez, okay, here we go. Crossing swords, crossing lines, all sorts. Oh, I thought you had a big trout.
No.
Tarante. Well, the great outdoors have the highs and lows, don't they, Al?
They do a little bit.
And like the last 24 hours, we've really tried to fit everything in. We crammed it. And with Annie and Jack, have just been an absolute pleasure to be
Look at
around.
that experience got that off.
What's the biggest driver for you getting outdoors with your family?
Guess I enjoyed it all the time and love being around them and
Yeah.
just seeing them experience things like I've had the opportunity to experience, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have it all. We didn't get any deer, we didn't get any trout, but we
the
still
kids have had
spent the time with the kids and each other, had a good laugh. I guess if you had to take something away from it, just seeing the joy of the kids
Yeah, they've
and
had
the
a
energy they
great,
still
great
have.
time. Yep, they've been running pretty hard on marshmallows, but I think they've run out now. They're looking like they're just about to crash. But they've put a good effort in.
And how do you feel like after a weekend like this? Like, what's the benefits for yourself if you're doing a bit of like self-reflection?
Oh, man, it just gives you time to clear your head and again, like we were talking about last night, it just helps you focus on things, I think, that are more important. Sometimes you get in a track that just life's just going so fast sometimes that you just don't have time to stop and think. And like the saying is, you stop and smell the roses once in a while.
Yeah.
Well, we like coming into the outdoors, and I think it refreshes us. And
Oh man, I totally agree. I think we're singing off the same hymn sheet, and just saw heard Annie before as well. She was saying that she wanted to be a raft bloody pilot, or whatever you call them, skipper, and also a jet boat driver as well. So these little moments and these little experiences are actually planting some really important seeds maybe for the future.
Jack said he can't wait to the time he can learn to drive a jet boat. So just things like that, first time in it, and you know, they've just found something that they really want to have a go at one time.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll tell you what, he could teach us how to throw rocks. Pretty bloody good at it. But yeah, no, special weekend, mate, and really appreciate you taking your time. I know it's been hard to cross calendars, but you're a busy man, and you're the backbone of hunting, fishing, whakatane, and everybody loves you as a person, and also what you do for the community. So should we give the fans what they want and go for a skinny dip?
You can.
Are you gonna?
You can jump in and get
that
this.
sag, or?
You can jump in and get this, mate. We need to save the spinner.